Hey y'all, and welcome to the Max Life. I want to give you an update of where we are. Let me flip on some lights first. An update of where we are on the room, and I'm going to tell you what I'm doing today, which I'm kind of excited about. Okay, so nothing much different over here except for this little piece of butcher block has been polyurethane, and that basically is just like a protective coat over this wood so that if anything gets spilled on it, it doesn't absorb into the wood. This over here I have done, y'all. I have this shelf right here. I have started bringing some of my bigger items in, but you can see that I'm done with that. The wall touch-up is done. And the shelf over here is done. I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to put handles on this yet or not, or if I'm just going to leave it. I don't know what I'm going to do, but this one over here is done. So the guy is supposed to be coming back today. We're going to get that strip on the bottom. This room is technically done from his work, but we're going to be adding like a storage cabinet where my refrigerators are now, and kind of shifting some of those things around today. Fingers crossed that they're going to come do that. I'm hoping to finish knocking this out during the weekend. Me and Colby had actually talked about getting some guys to come in and stain all, because that is a lot of shelves. They said they may come yesterday. They said they were going to come today. They still haven't actually shown up. So I'm probably going to be doing that this weekend as a chore, which is okay. I really just wanted to get it done before school. That was kind of my main thing. And we start school. Today's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. In 5 days, y'all. We're counting down the school days, which is going to suck up from 7:45 in the morning, probably until about 1 or 1:30 of my day, doing breakfast, school, and lunch. What I want to do today is Wednesday. We are having youth from our church coming over swimming and playing volleyball tonight. So I have got to get cleaned up, because between the renovations and things coming in from the garden, obviously it has been wild in our house, and I need to just get the floors vacuumed, get the windows white, get dusted, kind of organize our big room and stuff like that. But one of the things I want to knock out before I start doing all of that is I really wanted to make this my cannon rack. I want to stack my jars up here, my lids up here, my cannon pots, my jar lifters, and I really wanted this to kind of be like my cannon station supplies right here. I may can fit a couple other things up here. I'm not exactly sure yet. I have this pot, and then I have one that is a little bit bigger than this. So if I'm canning large batches, which I have done before, actually many times, if I'm doing smaller things where I'm just going to be running one thing through the pressure canner, the smaller pot will sterilize my jars. If not, I have a bigger pot that will hold 12 quarts. And then I also want to put my canner in here as well. And like I mentioned, my extra jars, my extra lids, and my other canning supplies, which is a big deal in our house. So I really want to devote most of this area. And since this is done and I have jars everywhere, I really want to kind of organize this shelf today, along with kind of picking up and getting reorganized. That is what is on the agenda for today. So let's get started. Okay, I think I have all of my canning supplies together now, which you can see this is a huge mess. So I actually do have some containers. I'm going to be coming through, sorting some of this out, finding out what. This is nice because I will hopefully, yeah, those are a little too tall, but some of the little ones I do like jelly with these lids. Be able to come in and sort through some of this stuff, so I'll have the drawers to do that. Also be cleaning these out, and I have a little shelf right here that I'll be able to turn sideways as well and get that. Well, I gotta do it from there with two hands. Turn sideways. I'll be able to put some of these lids, and I have a lot of rings that I need to go through. So this is gonna probably take another 30 or 45 minutes of organization, but I love being able to have all of my stuff together, even down to my canning books, other recipes and stuff that I have, all can go right here. This will all be together, and this is such a relief because Most of these things have either been in the attic, I've had some in the kitchen, I've had some in the pantry. So when I get ready to can, I'm going from one place to another, just gathering up my supplies and taking in the kitchen before I can even get started. So it is gonna be nice to come to one shelf to get jars, pots, books, jar lifters, lids, everything. Everything is gonna be in one area.
She was breathing.
This is gonna be nice. I'm stopping, pausing to go cook breakfast for the little kids. We're gonna do pancakes this morning, and then we're gonna come back in and organize this. Then we're going to start vacuuming and wiping down windows. So what are you doing tonight, Jennings? What are you doing tonight?
Don't want to touch people come to me here.
Shh. What are we doing tonight, Jennings?
Some people don't want to touch people to come here to swim.
Some of our church people are coming to swim.
I know it's nothing new, but it's so good to see you. We do this every day, and I'm still so amazed by you. So hold me tight through the night. It's just us two, me and you. Oh, oh, I can't believe you love me. Oh, oh, I just feel so lucky. Oh, still can't believe you love me. I hope it never ends. This beat.
Y'all, I'm glad to have this done. I'm gonna show you what the final product looks like. All my canning jars. Here is my large canner. This is what I do hot water baths in, as well as sterilizing my jars. This is my smaller one, my pressure canner. This is some items I actually could slip in here if I needed to. I still have not cleaned this out or this, because actually I didn't even need the space. I was able to utilize my space really well. And here's a look in the drawers. Here is my small pressure cannon, regular mouths. Here's my wide mouths. Nothing. Here is what I do jams and jellies with. These are all regular mouths. And the bottom was wide mouth jellies, jelly tops. And here are all of my jelly stuff. I also have my book and my other equipment up here, even down to my permanent marker. So glad to have that done. The only thing that I have not stuck in the drawers yet is my rings, which I'm going to be going through in just a minute. This was the last thing I had to do, but I'm so glad to have this canning station done. This was a huge need for somebody that cans a lot, and I will be getting those shelves filled soon and very soon, and it will be so much easier to literally just come to my canning station, get my stuff in one area, and take it and can. I'm so excited, y'all. This was a huge thing that we have had on our list that we just haven't done yet, but I'm so glad that it is done and organized for sure. Okay, update, y'all. I am in this corner. I have been able to take a couple appliances off here and move them out to just make this look a little bit more neat and organized. I cannot believe how messy I allowed that to get just in taking stuff off the counter and just getting it out of the way. So I'm going to show y'all some of the things that I've already brought over here. I went ahead and just put these baskets together. I got our lids separated from regular to wide mouths in there. I went ahead and just put my baskets together and got them out of the way. I don't need to put anything in them quite yet. And I have got my Instapot, my cream separator, my grinder, and my ice cream maker already down here. Already off of that shelf that you've seen and already in here, which doesn't even put a dent on these shelves, but frees up so much space in there. So I'm so excited about that. That's kind of where I'm at right now. Of course, you know, I said that we're having company tonight, so we're trying to clean in the process. We did not get started on this today. It was supposed to be lunch, but apparently it's not going to happen today, which is okay from my end because we're about to have company this afternoon, and if the doors were open and saws were going, it would have only been a disaster and almost no point for me to clean up. So I'm at right now, I'm slowly kind of cleaning up and organizing as I go, utilizing the space that I already have done, and hopefully that will be done soon. And that's kind of where we're at today. The girls are all pooped out on me cleaning up. They're playing Nintendos over there, I see. And really all that we have left to do in here is we're going to hit the floors. I'm going to clean under the couches. These are things that needed to be done anyway. The house has kind of been neglected as we've been outside working hard to do our farm stuff, our garden things, dealing with animals and stuff like that. So inside has kind of been neglected and really needed attention anyway. And if you guys know me and my personality, I've already told y'all this before, I don't like people coming over to my very messy house, and it can get very messy very fast because there are so many of them and only one of me. And I just have that type A personality that I've really struggled with over the past years. I like everything to be neat and organized and cleaned and in its place. And having 6 kids, it just doesn't stay like that. So I have had to learn to balance give some and try to manage at the same time. So that's where we're at today on cleaning up. We're going to finish in this big room in here. Everything else has pretty well been done. The thing we're going to do is, since we're going to be utilizing our outdoor living space with finger foods tonight, is I'm going to go out and wipe that down. Aiden's going to come home from work this afternoon. He's going to blow off the porches for us. Then I'm going to get some fresh flowers and bring inside for my tables and one for the outdoor living space down there. And then we will be ready to have our youth swimming party tonight. Thanks for joining along always as we do this crazy thing called life. Guys, we show you our family, we show you our farm, we bring you along with our daily lives, and we appreciate y'all always tagging along. Until next time, God bless and happy homesteading, y'all.